Greetings, mortals, and welcome to my Magic 7 once again.
I didn't get myself a drink. This is a huge problem. I might die. Why is there no sound? Okay, there is sound. Also, ow, that. Don't turn up the sound. When you don't appear to have any sound, don't turn up the sound. It's not going to end well for you. Today we are going to start up an actual run, I believe. I'm going to start up with a setup that is pretty generic, I think. Do I want to start out with a generic party, or do I want to start up with a party that's a little bit more exciting? I think I am actually going to start up with a somewhat more exciting party. So rather than do this setup, which is fine. Oh, but I still need the cleric. So we're going to keep the cleric. We're going to replace the sorcerer with an archer. Sorry, I didn't really think this through before I started up the stream, which I probably should have done. At any rate, let's see. Zoltan.
How about I will pick me for what could go wrong. Don't get me. Pick me. Choose me. Pick me. Pick me.
Let's go with her.
I want. Choose me. Pick me for your party. Pick me.
No.
Choose me. What could go wrong? Pick me for your party. What could go wrong?
I'll go with her. And we will go with...
Choose Sally Ho.
Let's see. Who else do we need? So we need 2 knights. So...
Pick me. Come on. Choose me. What could go wrong? Don't get me killed.
I choose me.
Don't
Sally
get
Ho.
me killed. We gotta have...
You want to ride?
I'm the one you want.
Ashcore.
Sally Ho. I'm your man.
I don't remember which of these
I'm
guys
your man.
Ash prefers.
Choose me.
I
I'm
seem to
your
recall him liking this guy for some weird reason.
Pick me.
This guy is... God, he's got that derpy mustache, though. What do we want to do here? Let's go just this. It's not correct. No, we're fine. Let's see here. Go with Ash. And who else?
Please pick me.
Oh, yeah. I usually make Eldria.
Come on. Pick me. I want. Please choose me. Don't leave home without me. Pick me. Pick me. I'm the one you want. Don't get me killed. Pick me. Pick me for your part. Choose me. Oh, come on. Pick me. Please choose me. Don't leave home without me. Please pick me. You have to choose me. Choose me. Pick me.
I don't actually know which one I usually use.
I'm the one. Don't get me killed. What could go wrong?
Let's see.
Choose me.
And we're going to be splitting the damage between these 3. If I set this up this way.
Pick me. Pick me for your party. Choose me. What could go wrong? Pick me for your... Pick me.
Here, I'll just go with this character. I don't remember what their voice sets sound like beyond this point, so the other person that we're going to want is... But the issue with making her a knight and a thinger is this. The stat setup for elves is
Hey, right
terrible.
here, come pick me.
So this is going to be her.
Pick
then.
me for your party. Pick me.
It's fine. I'll make
Choose me. What could go wrong?
this Eldria.
Pick me for your party. Pick me.
I think that's the same
Pick me
voice
for your
actors.
party. Pick me. Oh, come on. Pick me. Choose me. Choose me.
I'll go with this one, and
Pick me. Pick me. Choose me. Choose me.
okay, so she's gonna get the kind of sort of sultry one because this is Nalira, and Nalira is kind of playful. Let's see here. Let's see. You are gonna be Ashcore, and I'm gonna spell your name wrong because I'm cool like that. And
You want to ride high?
let's go with
Ride
this guy
me.
because he doesn't have scars. You want to ride high? Ride with me. Let's do it. And let's see, do we want to pump int? I don't think so, because only one character needs intelligence. There's really no reason to pump it right now. I'm actually going to drop all of the those stats down. So she was wasting a ton of points on endurance, it turns out. And I did not actually set her up correctly. So we're going to give her spear, because spear is the best weapon set for her. The knights, actually, I think I'm also going to give spear to right off the bat. And do I want to give them any armor skills right off the bat? Or do I want to give the bodybuilding? I don't remember where I get all these skills. Arms Master, I'm pretty sure I can train right off the bat. Bodybuilding, I might be able to train off the bat as well. She has mace. I'm going to give her spirit and mind. Do I want to do that? Should I have enough money that I can pick up meditation in this first area? I'm going to take a little bit of a risk and not take spirit so I can take meditation instead, question mark. Is meditation... No, I think meditation is actually learned in the temple, not in the self-guilt anymore. I could be wrong, but I think that's where... I don't really remember this one as well. So, spear is the weapon type that everyone is going to be using predominantly. They're going to have swords in their offhand. Do I want to give them... I guess I should just give them chain. And she is taking spear for right now. And do I want to give her learning right off the bat? I might actually want to give her learning right off the bat. Let's do it. Okay, so we have a few things that need to happen. So first of all, there's no reason to drop her might that far. Nalira is going to need to increase her might through things first. So, but it won't matter that much at the very start. So this first area that we're in, our stats are not that important. It's not until we get to the next area that our stats become relevant, which means that we're going to be about level 5-ish, I think, before we need to start worrying about what our base stats are. And that is, I think, highly relevant. So we're going to pump her accuracy to max because we can. These people are all humans. Is that what I want? It's obviously more optimal for me to use Thinger. Let's see. Yeah, the full hybrid part. I could do the full hybrid party if I want. I was thinking about starting things off with like basically the most overpowered combination I could come up with, and then transitioning into full hybrid stuff. I didn't really get much of a response when I was asking about what to do, so I just came in here with 3 different potential things and kind of settled on this. I could do the full hybrid if I wanted. Full hybrid might actually end up being more powerful than you'd think. But I think I'm going to go with this one for today. We're going to drop endurance. We're not going to drop endurance for her, though. There's no reason to. So, pumping... I think we're going to pump every one of these stats up to 17. For now. And now we have the ability to put in 3 points on multiple people. I could intentionally build them badly. I think speed might be slightly more important overall. So we'll give these 2... I'm actually going to give... No, she has... yeah, I'm going to skip giving her speed for now. So the basic gist is that Nilira's going to need to get all of the things. Yeah, max int and personality knights. Basically max int and personality anyone. I really don't think that investing into int and personality early is really that helpful. There's a little bit of a gain that you get there for the first couple levels, but by the time you get to like even level 5 or 6, you're really only getting a relatively marginal gain from it. So like getting a few points of meditation is going to have a much bigger impact than going from 9 to 25 in these. And because of the fact that you are going to be getting barrels and things like that, and you generally only need one person to get those spellcasting stats, you're just kind of wasting them, because going from 25 to 50 is a very marginal difference, but going from like 7 to 30 is ridiculously large difference. So let's see. We are, I think, set for now. So Spear and Learning. We got Spear on everybody. We got all the spellcasting stats. Let's do this. Do not have water. I'm going to go get water while this cutscene plays.
Hear ye, hear ye. The Emerald Island scavenger hunt is about to begin. The list of objects has been given to all contestants. As you know, the winners of the contest will be awarded title to Castle Harmony and the surrounding lands. Be careful. Emerald Island can be dangerous. Last night, 3 contestants disappeared, and we are concerned for their safety. During the contest, please be on the lookout for our missing contestants. If you find a piece of equipment in the woods, return at once with the clue. It may save their lives. There have been rumors that some kind of monster is loose on the island and may be hiding in one of the caves.
Oh no.
If you see a cave you are unfamiliar with, don't go into it. Send someone back to town and the guards will conduct a search for you. We don't want anyone else to get hurt. And one more thing. We have... Sorry. We have reports that the monster may be a dragon. If you see it, run for your lives.
Or just beat it to death. You know, whichever. Whichever. So we're going to go ahead and tell you to shut the hell up. And... don't...
Learned another one. Ah, good. When do we use it?
There we go. Boop, boop. And brass ring. Body resistance. Boop. Wrong. And set. Nope. Almost equipped that.
To use this.
And let's see here. What is the quest? We need a red potion, so we can just go ahead and make that right now.
That was lucky.
Was it though? I don't feel like it was lucky. I feel like it was basic. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and save the game. Is there a quick save button in the Greyface mod? I think there is, but I don't remember what it is. So, strongies. So this is, as a party, I feel like this is probably one of the most like generically powerful parties that you can have. I should have gone into this earlier, but basically clerics are really important. I've gone with a archer instead of a wizard because from a practical perspective, mastery versus grand mastery, the biggest difference is Lloyd's Beacon, and it's all in water magic, but it's Lloyd's Beacon and enchant item. For a party where I'm not looking to absolutely maximize the end game, having a sorcerer versus an archer I don't think makes that big of a difference. Let's see here. We should, before we do anything else, we need to get ourselves access to the guilds. And then we need to go hit the Day of the Gods pedestal over here and get ourselves the money out of the well. as well as get the skill points from this thing over here. So we're going to do that. And the... So, what was I saying just now? So basically the late game potential of this party is fine. It's not necessarily quite as optimal as a sorcerer would be. I'm not positive though. It's a little hard to gauge because you can only have one Arms Master item on any given character. So is the difference of, I think it's like a +3 difference, which is 6 damage. I feel like the difference of 6 damage on 2 characters is not as big a difference as the difference between having a sorcerer smacking something with a dagger or dinger. Oh, that's not right. Did I need to... Does it need to be my base luck? I'm gonna pump her luck to max here.
Hello. Greetings.
Who the hell are you? Okay, Okay, so that's 2 characters with the luck pumped a little bit. So she's now got 15 luck baseline. We have no money, right? Yeah, we have no money, so... Okay, we're fine. So it does matter whether it's base or adjusted. So we're going to save this, and we are going to figure out what I want to do with all this money. I think I should pick up a skill. I should probably pick up learning on somebody.
Do you
Right
need
off
healing?
that. Cannot pick up learning here, and cannot pick up meditation either. So that implies that it's over in these places. So
The guild of the body.
yep, that's meditation. Okay. So do we want to pick up the merchant skill first? I think that reduces the cost by 5% here. Right off the
The
bat.
guild of the spirit welcomes you.
I think I probably should.
Do you
Let's
need
do it.
healing?
I'm actually going to figure out
Go in peace.
what I need. Clerics have Grand Mastery, right? Yes. I should have gone into more detail. Sorry, I'm not super functional right now. The basic gist for the reason that I've gone with the party that I've gone with. I've gone with 2 knights because knights have the most amount of damage throughput in both the end game as well as for, honestly, most of the game. Most of the game, they're going to be doing quite a lot of damage compared to everyone else. There are times where other characters might come close to catching up, but from a practical perspective, the primary damage dealers of the party are pretty much going to be the knights. In addition,
you want?
you have so you have 2 of those because of the fact that they're very
Thanks a
valuable.
lot.
I could have taken a thief. Thieves are almost as powerful as
Need a new
knights
weapon?
in melee, but because of the fact that I'm taking a
Thanks. Come again.
archer, I have access to at least expert disarm. I'm not sure if they can get mastery or not. And I think that expert disarm, along with a powerful disarm boosting item, is probably sufficient. It would be easier, more simple, to have a character sitting on the thinger, but it's fine. So we're going to pop out over here. We are going to murderate some of these things.
That kind of hurt a little. Ow!
No, ow!
I guess I could use the stuff that I have. I could use the air magic to give myself wizard eye, but whoops. Okay, we got a dragonfly queen over here. It's interesting. Oh, they're moving around, they're not activated. Okay. This is weird.
Ow!
That kind of hurt
I'm
a
very
little.
confused. I've never. This is. For whatever reason, these things were not activating for roughly
hurt
an
a little.
eternity.
Ow!
Oh, Jesus.
Ow! That kind of hurt a little.
So we need her to heal herself. Heal thyself. We're actually going to pop back, drink up to get ourselves back in better shape. We could have done this earlier, obviously, but I'm a lazy person. So this is spell points. This is... There we go. So, save the game again. I'm probably not going to be doing much in the way of reloading, but you never know. It's been a long time since I played this series. Wish there was a... There has to be a quick save, right? I'm sure there's a quick save button, I just need to figure out what it is. And... yeah, these guys are acting really weird.
Yeah, it's just a scratch.
Ow! Ow! That kind of hurt a little. Let's look for more. That kind of hurt a little. Ow!
There we go. All set. So, we've murdered all of you. In the green? We are not in the green yet. I have not picked up Disarm Trap yet, but I don't think I need it, so we might have to reload here if you need Disarm Trap for this, but I don't think you need Disarm Trap for anything in this initial area. Even the stuff that sounds like it needs a trap does not. So we actually got a Warhammer right off the bat. That's pretty useful. So Warhammer is going to be a pretty massive boost for her. It's going to give 14 to 22. So she actually has almost the same damage output as the spear users now. Great spear, hammer, topaz.
I can't identify that.
Unidentified longbow. Weird thing off. I didn't think any of this crap was going to be unidentified. Okay. I'm going to check all these again to make sure that they didn't have anything hidden. And we seem like we're set. I don't know if the patch changed it so that they don't add stuff anymore.
That was easy.
Okay, we're all set. And did I actually use the skill shrine? I did not, so let's go use the skill shrine. We have another Warhammer here. Not too shabby. It'll be worth a decent bit of money at the very least. I am an idiot. I completely forgot that in Might and Magic 7 the alchemy skill is important. I don't know that I have an alchemist. I'm going to have to find out. Okay, so I need to have... I need expert alchemy. So let's find out whether I have an expert alchemist or not. We're going to save the game. We've got sufficient stuff here. I would think that it might be the archer or maybe the cleric that has alchemy the highest between these characters. I'm not going to actually keep this skill. I'm just checking. So that is not a good sign. Compound potions is all I need. We're all set. Okay, so we're fine. We have access to compound potions. We don't need white potions. Hardened item is a compound potion, and it is a potion that I'm allowing myself to use. I think it's... what is it? Red and green? Let's see here. And in case we've cleared out that exterior section, we now have about 3,000 bucks on us, which means that we can actually pick up the learning skill on 3 people, and we're going to go ahead and do that.
The Guild of the Spirit welcomes you.
That's not what I learned.
Welcome to the Air Guild.
And interestingly enough, you save 80 here just from 1 point of merchant skill, which is more than I remember it being. It's pretty interesting. Okay, well, at any rate, we are ready to head to the next place, which is the hangar over here. Do we want to go in there yet, or do we want to level up first? Might not look like we can level up, but we should be able to turn some stuff in to get some EXP. We have the seashell. We're going to need to buy a loot. We don't have the money for the loot, though. Alright, so everybody... Yes, everybody's already picked up the stuff. We're all set. We're moving on. And we're not going to the Dragon Cave yet. We will get to there eventually, but not right now. And let's see if I remember how to play well enough that
I have a bad
can
feeling about this place.
avoid screwing myself here. So we got the wizard eye up.
Kind of hurt a little.
It's not a great sign. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that all the chests in here are
Alright.
openable, and they are.
I can't identify that. I can't identify that.
Okay. Save it up. I'm not sure if I'm going to reload for things like poison and disease or not. I think I probably will. This is my first playthrough in a while, so I'm not super comfortable running it with full-on, like, roguelike.
No problem.
Okay, we're set. Hey, plate armor, nice. Okay, that was dangerous. Activated 3 of them. Okay, we set. We are set. Okay. Okay. Save the game. Murder you. And by murder you, I mean open you.
Listen, there's no
Got
room.
a saber here. I think the saber is probably
Listen, I don't know. There's no room.
weaker than
Listen, I don't know.
what I've already got. Sabers are, I think, weaker than longswords. There's multiple types of longsword, and they're just, some of them are just better than others. Let's see here. So we got this side. We do not have wizard eye.
No problem.
Bit off a little more than is strictly
No problem.
required here.
Let's look for a more interesting fight.
Quite a few of them in there. Fuck my life. Okay. I activated the things in that other room. Okay, vampire bat's fleeing. Let's go burn down the vampire bat now. Done. Okay, so anybody else in here? That's a big no-ski. Save the game, and we are set. So, moving on and along. We do not have protection from fire anymore. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're fine. Ba-bum.
Let's look for a more interesting fight.
Okay, we have a fire user here, so we do have to worry about range.
No.
There we go. Okay. Next on the agenda is to murder you. Come on, you.
That was easy. That was easy.
Two.
Okay. Hey, buddy. Whoopsies. So. Okay, Vampire Bat's toast. And are we set here? That looks like a yes. Okay, I'm going to have to aggro these guys. How long do I have on this?
I don't
this is just a
know.
standard Arkmode, so I think you're on Twitch, so the restrictions should be down in the description. Give me a second. Paradox. So no resting, no temples, no ranged weapons, no equipping unidentified gear, no hirelings, no shops except for spells and skills. No consumables except permanent effects like horseshoes, hardened item, and spell books. All areas cleared on first entry except we don't have anything in 7, so it doesn't matter. And the punishments, we are not doing punishments because I have been exercising more than enough off stream. I don't need to be exercising on stream as well.
I can't identify that.
So basically, the
Listen,
the
I
gist
don't
of the
know.
way that it runs is that I'm going to be
I can't identify that.
going through the game area by area, so clearing out the whole thing. So when I first go to Harmondale, I have to clear out every dungeon in Harmondale before I can continue on. There's no resting allowed,
Listen, I don't
so that
know.
includes
I
both
can't identify that.
resting normally as well as at an inn. The way that you regenerate your resources is by leveling up, because every time you train, you are going to be doing the thing. But one of the rules that I apparently didn't put on the thing is that when you train, you have to train as much as you possibly can. You have to train all the way up, so every character needs to level up to the max level they can, so that you can't just stockpile training sessions and use those as de facto levels. The party is Cleric, Knight, Knight, Archer, because I felt like it.
Hey there.
Basically, let's get ourselves in a slightly better position before we aggro this.
Greetings.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep my hat. Hop over
I
here.
need healing.
Jesus. Okay. This guy's toast. And of course, it's the cleric that. What?
Yes.
Of course, it's the cleric that he was beating up, so I have to heal her up. Because if she gets knocked out, then I have to reload. Permadeath. Yeah, basically. Sorry, I need to focus a little bit on my kiting. Come on, friend. I need you to come down. I don't want to kill you up there. Come down. You had a staircase right here. This is a silly way to fight you. I don't want to fight you like this. It's too easy. Oh well. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? I'm not gonna fuck around trying to get him to come down just because it makes him slightly harder. Though it would be nice to be able to actually practice my melee kites because I clearly need it. I haven't. I've only played on this widescreen thing once, and the only thing that I fought was that dragon, so I have no practice with melee kiting right now. But yeah, so if the party gets wiped, then I'm gonna just have to reload. I'm not doing a sort of like a more of a roguelike session for this yet because it's been a long time since I played the series, and I'm just not comfortable doing like a full-on roguelike of. Yeah, it's not no reload, but I don't actually know how much I'm gonna have to because this section here is the thing that is the most concerning. Obviously, killing the dragon is easy to screw up. And if you get unlucky when you screw up, there's a decent chance that you die. But I don't anticipate too much. Let's see. Yeah, it's weird in this particular series because of the fact that if everybody dies, it brings you back to the start with all of your money gone. So in this series, it's a little weird, like, differentiating between those two things. Because some people actually prefer to allow the party to die and take that punishment than to reload. So it's really a matter of it's a matter of perspective on how people want to do it. So let me take a look here. What time is it? It is 5:51, which means that I think we're going to have to kill the dragon at level 1. And we can get Mace Expert off the bat if we want. That alarm has been going off for a very long time. Let's see here. One second, I'm going to go figure out why this alarm is going off still. And I return. Let's see. Yeah, I tend to do no deaths as well in basically everything that I do. This is like almost not even like really a challenge run exactly. This is just the only way that I play the game. Basically. I'm going a little light on myself just because of the fact that I am... What's the word? I'm out of practice. But from a practical perspective, I don't know how big of a difference that's even going to make. Because after we've killed this dragon, we are going to have expert body magic available. So if somebody gets poisoned, I can cure the poison. And that's really one of the biggest hurdles in the early games of these. Like, the Might and Magic 6 early game is actually way harder than the Might and Magic 7 early game. Having access to the Day of the Gods thing at the start here for this first area. I don't remember whether I got this, but I think I did. I'm going to check it anyway. Pretty sure I got this. Let's see. So yeah, the beginning of this is actually much easier. So if I'm able to get myself through this dragon fight, then I should be set. The game. We have how many hours? We have 4 hours, 7 minutes. And do we want to invest into +1 to our attack.
Listen, I don't know. I can't identify that.
Also, where do I
don't
get
know.
identify item?
I can't identify it.
Because getting
I can't
the
identify
spear
it.
identified would be potentially pretty useful. It's fine. We'll just kill a dragon like this. So, popping in here, I'm going to grab all this stuff. And I am going to go ahead and leave the area once I have gotten myself all the critters dead and all the items. Just because if I do have to reload, which I think there's a... Oh, Jesus! Got trapped on a rat. Let's help speed things up. It would actually be kind of fun to try to do this without letting the dragon kill any of the rats, like having to kill them all myself. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Have a sin. I have not, actually. I have not yet. I was planning on looking up your stuff, and then I did not have access to my stream, so I couldn't remember what the actual name was. So I will look at that. I'm probably going to take a look at that tonight, actually, because I've been meaning to check out your stuff, and I haven't really had the time to go looking through stuff. I've been doing Thingamabobber. What's that thing called? Thank you. I've been doing Persona 5 with my wife, which has consumed my life. I should have gotten hit there. Nope.
That kind of
Fuck
hurt a
me.
little.
Okay, well. Fuck me. That's my cleric. God damn it. If I had actually healed my cleric before I came in here, I wouldn't have even died. I only got you down to half life. I'm so out of practice, man. This is not hard. Let's see. Sorry, I'll look in the chat now. Oh, I didn't even notice that one. Before getting master, you have to get expert and everything. That's actually a cool one. I like that. But yeah, I should have healed her up to full when I got hit with her. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, usually I get this shit on first try, so it's kind of sad to... This is the second time in a row that I've had to actually reload for this.
That kind of hurt a little.
Ran into the dragon's body. Completely fucking up my rhythm, but... I'm gonna give myself a headache with this, actually. The consequences of getting your eyes hit with a laser is that you become more sensitive to intense focus periods. I really shouldn't be talking. I'm too out of practice. One thing to bear in mind about runners, and it's particularly important with this dragon, is the way that runners work. Oh, fuck my life. The way that runners work is if they start running, and then if you hit them, they will stop running and turn around and attack you. But the key is that if you get the attack in very, very quickly, it takes them a few seconds before they respond to it. So they'll start flying away, but they're already off of that. They're just doing it's like the AI doesn't update for like a few seconds to start doing the next thing. So it flees for a few seconds, then it comes back. And you can really screw yourself that way. No, I do not put in any sort of level caps for anything that I do. I just don't like to. I don't like to limit the growth of the characters. I prefer to limit what I'm going to do with those characters, more so than limiting the actual development of the characters themselves. So, thanks for the sub, Ashcore. It is good to hear that you are reporting for duty. There will be much death. And also, welcome Skaldskaparmal. Or welcome back, I suppose. How is it going? So I got hit again there. So I got hit 3 times in 2 dragon fights.
Hello.
A little embarrassing. I'm going to go ahead and buy a seashell.
No.
Because I might as well just have a bunch of crap lying around in my inventory for no reason. Let's see here. And we are going to continue on. Let's see. What time is it? It's 9 p.m. Scheiße. That's... I guess it's not a huge issue. Because... no, I think it is, because I don't think I can get on the boat. But we will go ahead and turn in all the quests.
The store is closed.
Never mind. We can't even do that. So... Crap. So, on a normal run, I would have been more careful to make sure that I had time to get back, because I can't progress time according to my rules. But in this particular instance, I literally have nothing I can do, because I can't do overland travel in this section. So I can't just walk to the next area. And so I guess I have to actually... I think I'm going to have to progress time to dawn. Which is fine. I'm just sort of puttering around here anyway. I'm not using the one of the more bizarre builds anyway. I'm going to go grab the musical instrument. Do I want to take Malwick's thing? It's tempting to take the wand just for the extra quest later, but I don't think I'm going to.
How are you this evening?
Just from an RP's
There's
perspective,
no more
it's
room.
just a really weird thing for characters like this to get engaged in. Okay, so let's take a look here. We have seashell, red potion, longbow, floor tile, musical instrument, and wealthy hat. We have, I think, all of those. I think we can get a second copy of the wealthy hat.
I can't identify that.
If we give that guy a blue potion, or
Perfect. I wonder what it tastes like.
Something along those lines. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of these. We're going to go over to the person and give him whichever one he accepts. And then we're going to actually wait until dawn. I might actually end the stream early because I kind of woke up with a headache and it's getting worse. And that's not a great sign. I get migraines,
How
so...
are you this evening?
Potion for a hat. Yes! I will trade
No
my
room.
potion for a hat. Excellent. So now we have an extra wealthy hat that we can keep around for the rest of the game. Excellent. Anything else that we need to do? I don't think so. I think that we've done everything here for now. So I think we're ready to continue on. This first section of the game is much easier than I even remember it being, just because of the thinger.
Must be closed.
Alright, well, we're gonna bite the bullet. Oh my goodness. We're a bunch of filthy cheaters.
Duke of the Western Lowlands.
So, turn in the missing contestants, and there we go. Congratulations, your ship, and all set. So we now have 63 more experience at the next level. That is funny. That is really funny. And we don't have any other quests, right? Alright. Once we... Are these back already? I think it takes a couple of days, right? Yeah, it's going to take a couple of days before these respawn. So, I think we're actually just going to continue on. Do we need to pick anything up? 1 to 4 fire is not relevant. One to 4 body. Is there anything important about body?
The guild of the body
But
welcomes you.
I guess I'll pick up meditation for both of these characters. And cure weakness. And we already have bless. Heroism is expert, I think. We could pick up sparks, but
The guild
I'm not
of
gonna
the
bother.
spirit welcomes
Turn
you.
undead. And fate. I'm not going to worry about it. So we're just going to continue on, I guess, and we will move on with our lives. So I'm trying to think of what other things I might need to do, but I don't think any... Ah, yes, I do need to do something else. So before we do anything else, we are going to sell all of the crap that I don't need.
Need a new weapon?
To the blacksmith. And actually, now that I think about it, add in...
Thanks. Come again.
I need to pick up some other skills. So we can pick up Arms Master for everybody.
Need some training?
Pick up bodybuilding for everybody. Oh, she can't even learn Arms Master. Oh wow, I blew my money very fast there. I should have picked up
need healing?
merchant on more people, I guess.
Go in peace.
Okay, well that was a mistake, but it's fine. So we've got merchant on 2 people now, and we got Arms Master on everybody except for the cleric.
See anything you want?
I don't think I'm going to be using the Wishing Well in the Land of the Giants. No, I'm not intending to bother with that kind of
I
stuff.
can't identify
This
that.
plate armor isn't going to
I
be
don't
usable for a
know.
long time.
I don't know.
It's going to be quite a while before we can use that. We have to sell all this nonsense.
There's no room.
I think I'm probably going to do what I normally do and keep... do I want to do that? I'm wondering whether I want to keep the gemstones around until later or not. I typically do. I typically save them until late in the game because they're so
Can I help you with anything?
efficient in their inventory space usage. This is not expensive enough to enchant, so we're going to sell that. But from a practical perspective, I don't know that it makes any meaningful difference. I think that having the money now
Thanks.
is
Can I
probably
help
more
you with
valuable
anything?
than having it later. So I actually am just going to sell these immediately.
Thanks. I can't
And let's see
identify it.
here.
I can't identify it. I don't know. I can't identify it.
I don't know.
Got a decent
I don't know.
price here. These are torchlight.
I can't learn
She
that.
does not have that skill yet.
I'm not sure what it is.
Silver wand. She
I
doesn't
don't have the skill.
So we can keep those
I
around.
can't identify that.
And give them to her, I guess. Give her all of the plot relevant crap that we don't need. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna have to end the stream soon. God. Why does my head want me
I don't know.
to suck?
There's no. I can't identify that.
That's my
Listen,
question.
I don't
We've
know.
already completed the scavenger hunt, so we can sell this extra longbow. Let's see. I don't have identify item as a
Can I
skill
help
yet.
you with anything?
It's a good question, though. Who does identify items? Please
Thanks.
tell me I didn't get an entire party who can't get the identify item skill. God, that would be funny. That would be funny. I think that's what I did. I think I did, because I can't pick up the identify item skill here. And this is what you would get it from, right? It's the same person as repair. That would be so funny.
Hi, how are you?
Yep. Yep. I'm a complete moron. I built a thing that doesn't have the ability to identify items. So the cleric archer combo is not going to work unless I bring a thief into the party as well to do identify. It didn't even occur to me to check identify item as a skill. It occurred to me to think about disarm, but it did not occur to me to think about identify. Well, that's funny. That's the end of this run. Which is appropriate. Oh, man. That's funny. So much for this party being the strong party. There is, in fact, plenty of reason why using a sorcerer over an archer for this slot is the standard. And I just didn't think about it, and I swapped the sorcerer over to archer at the last moment. And that ended up not being a good idea for completely different reasons. I've played too much Might and Magic 6, and it doesn't occur to me to think about the secondary skills that need to be in the party. I thought about Disarm Trap, but I did not think about Identify. Anyway, so that's going to be it for today, because I apologize for like the really ridiculously short stream. I know that I'm going to have a migraine if I keep streaming, and I would prefer to avoid that eventuality. Next time I will be starting up with a party that is slightly more viable, and we'll see if I'm able to get that going in an effective way. So thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure streaming for you today, and I hope to see you again next time when I will hopefully be a little bit more on top of things. Just, a little bit.